Hello and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. 12 days of Vlogmas. Day 3? Yes, it's day 3. I am getting ready for work. I am running late. Like, I need to be out of the house in like 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna slap some makeup on really fast. My skin is so bad because I worked 3-4 days in a row and had needed like full face 3 days in a row, so my skin is acting up. That's fine. I'm gonna cover it up real quick. Yeah, as I was getting ready and curling my hair this morning, I burnt my hand real bad. Like actual skin came off, so I had to bandage that up and it hurts like heck. So I am just gonna power through. Okay, let's get started. I have a sample of something from work. It's the Hourglass face primer. Oh my god, it's so good. I really, really like it. I'm exhausted. I have so much work I still need to do before, like, technically classes are done, but because I was so overwhelmed the past couple weeks, I've taken extra extensions on some assignments, so I still have like 3 assignments that aren't done that I need to do. So that's fun, and they're all like due tonight and tomorrow, so that's stressful. Yeah, and then I've talked about this before, but my thesis project with my school, like with my theater and film portion of my degree, is creating a show. And last night I went over to Liv's and we were working on the show and we completely rewrote it, like entirely. So that's fun. I have to let this stuff sit in my face. So we completely rewrote it after presenting it to the heads of our faculty last week. We completely changed it. We're like, yes, everything you saw is gone and out the window, but it's to better it in a way, so it's like totally fine. Like, we're fixing it in the ways that they said we were like having some issues. At least we think. It fixes it. I work at 8 o'clock today, so I woke up at 5:30. It's now almost 6:30, and I need to catch my bus at like 7, but I need to leave here at like 6:45, 6:50. So I've really only got like 20 minutes, which means this video is going to be nice and short. Yeah. I only work for 5 hours today, which is good because I have no classes this afternoon, so I can literally go to work, come home, and do all my work and prep for exams. I know I'm not talking about getting ready. Basically, let's go back to that then. Basically, when I get ready for work, I just slap on a bunch of makeup. That's it. And I usually give myself more time, but I went to bed at 1 a.m. So I'm running on like 3 to 4 hours of sleep at the moment. And I decided I'll let myself sleep for another 15 minutes. And then I decided to curl my hair first. So usually I would give myself more time for makeup, and then the hair would just suffer. I've chosen the opposite for some reason today, which I feel like is going to be an accident or a mistake. So I have 2 exams at the end of the week, so this video is up on Saturday, and as it's uploading, I am finishing up an exam, which is nice. And then, yeah. So that'll be nice. Let's talk about Vlogmas, I guess. I'm enjoying it so far. I've only uploaded 1 video. I'm like really filming these like out of order and stuff, and then just editing as I go. But I don't know, like, I'm enjoying it and having fun, but I think my stress with school is making me feel like it's more of a chore at the moment because I just didn't take care of my schoolwork properly. So I'm sure once I've gotten all my schoolwork done, I'll be able to like fully appreciate Vlogmas and even the holidays. Like, I found that this year I've had such a hard time getting into the festive spirit. Like, yes, I decorated my tree, but like it didn't make me like happy like it usually does. Like I was just like, oh, my tree's up. Oh, I've decorated. Like it took me over 2 weeks to do my bedroom down here just because I would keep getting it dirty because I was so stressed that like I didn't clean it or do anything with my room. Like I would just be constantly like making it more and more dirty and worse, and like that's not good. But yeah. So I'm hoping that once things calm down a little bit, I'm in a better like mood, place type thing. Because even like on my Instagram, I usually do like a December photo challenge and I post a photo a day. And then the first day, like I was almost late for it. Like I posted with like an hour to spare, like at 11 or 11:30, so like an hour and a half left. And it was not a nice photo. I didn't like it. So and then I didn't post anything. And then last night I decided, oh, I'll just do it on my stories instead, because that's so much easier. Like I find like I can take a close-up photo and share it on my stories a lot nicer than I can like pose a photo for my actual page, just because of my own personal preferences of how I like my Instagram to look. So I was happy I was able to overcome that, because I was really disappointed that I wasn't doing it. But yeah, I'm happy that I got to overcome that. So I'm sure now that like classes are over and I'm just like doing the last of everything, things are gonna get so much easier and so much better. So I'm excited for that. Here's something that I bought at work since starting. It's the Laura Mercier setting powder. I love it. It is the exact same as the regular Laura Mercier setting powder, this one right here. But this packaging is like super sparkly, and it came with a powder puff. It's the exact same price, and I could have just, you know, like got the original one in the original packaging, but it's rose gold, so I have no self-control. What a theme in my life. Okay, I just keep constantly checking the time. Oh my god, it's only 6:30. Okay, we're fine. And I've already got my base down, like, and I'm not planning on doing craziness with my eyes, so we're fine. Yeah, I bought quite a lot since starting at Sephora. I've already renewed my Beauty Insider, or my VIB status, which means I think I had like $340 something dollars to spend to renew my VIB status. And I started in October, and it's December, and I've already done that. To be fair, I did a lot of Christmas shopping, so it's not shocking that that happened. But I also like ran out of a bunch of essentials, like my setting powder, and I got a new mascara and a new eyeliner and a thing of brushes, which I guess weren't essentials, but like if you're wearing makeup often because you're working at Sephora, they're technically essentials. Like these were I got a case of brushes. They're not in their proper spots, but I got a whole nice thing of brushes. Yeah. And then Christmas gifts for people. And then sometimes I'm just like, I gotta treat myself. I didn't deserve it, but I'm gonna treat myself. What other festive things are happening? Oh, I'm so excited because next week I actually have a couple days off in a row, because my family and I were supposed to go to like a Sound of Music sing-along, but ticket prices were a bit ridiculous. And we're like, we can just watch Sound of Music at home and sing along then. And like have a huge dinner, and like, I don't know, like we could have a huge dinner, watch the movie, stay home, and still not even come close to spending as much as it would have cost for all of us to go see the movie. So and like we could even like go buy our own little baggies of things, like, because when you go to a Sound of Music sing along, you get like baggies of like props to use while you sing. So we could even do all that and still be cheaper. So I'm going home. I feel like every single time I film a week in the life, because this was the scheduled week that I was going to do my week in the life video, so I feel like every time I do that, I end up going home. Except for my September one, which I think is why I was so upset, because I was just like, I want to be back at home. But yeah, like, so I'm going home again at the end of that week, which will be nice. And I get to go home for like 1, 2, 3, like 2 full days and then 2 half days, which is nice because I'm like not gonna see them my family otherwise before Christmas. I am planning on just like sitting with my dog and watching Christmas movies, which I am very excited for, so that I don't have to do anything. Woohoo. And I can just sit and relax. And it's like the time that I'm spending there is like far enough away from my last exam that I won't have to be like stress studying while I'm there. I can literally just sit. Like I'll be home and I'll still have over a week until my next exam, or like just a week until my next exam, and I'll have already started studying. So I am very, very grateful for that. So I can actually have some time with my fam. Yeah. I am sending out Christmas cards today, and I'm very excited about that too. I usually don't. Last year was my first year that I really like started doing it. And like it was like the kickoff, I guess, for it. And now I love doing it. I'm sending like a bunch of different people Christmas cards. I'm just trying to think of what to do with my eyes right now. If that's why, if you're wondering why I'm like, she's gone off rails. I'm gonna do one of these guys actually. Coating my whole eye in creamy eyeshadow and blending it out, and then coating that in actual eyeshadow, like powder eyeshadow, and then just doing an eyeliner on top of it. That is the look we're going for today because, oh my god. I might use this Becca Champagne Pop as my eyeshadow. It was one of the 100 point perks. So like that's something else. Like I never used to like redeem my points for anything at the stores. And now that I'm there, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll redeem. Like the other day we had a NARS liquid lipstick in, and I was like, yep, I'm redeeming for 100 points. I was like, oh my god. Because before I was like, oh my god, 100 points, like if that's for each dollar, that's $100 for like a tiny little NARS lipstick. And I'm like, well, I have 1,300 points now. I have like spent so much, like I don't need to keep it. I do not know why I'm keeping them. Like they're not doing anything for me. So I'm glad that I've been spending them. So this is Champagne Pop. This is like horrible. Just because I'm still filming on my phone. But yeah, we're just gonna coat the lid. Which side should I use? I'm gonna use a different eyeshadow brush because that one's kind of dirty with other colors. Let's see. Oh my god. I feel like this is the exact same color as the creamy eyeshadow that I have on. So this is either gonna like be like really like, ooh, look at that, that's different, or it's gonna look like absolutely exactly the same. I feel like Champagne Pop as a highlight would be too like dark on me, so we're just using it as an eyeshadow. And I may use a darker highlight that I have in like my crease here. I'm working a lot coming up. So like that week that I'm going home, I also start the week by doing like 4 shifts at work, 4 9-hour shifts at work. So I'm like, maybe I shift the week that I film a week in the life, because it's gonna be kind of boring if it's just, because I don't have classes, so I'm literally not going anywhere. It's like work, come home. So I already know it's gonna just be a bunch of time lapses of me like getting ready and making dinner and going to bed so that I can wake up and get ready and go to work. This is not really doing anything at all. This addition of the dark brown at all did nothing. I don't think I'm gonna put highlight on. Maybe I'll just like use my fan brush to lightly add some. Yeah, there we go. That's because if I have it on my eyes, I don't necessarily need it on my chin too. Like, whoa, hello, I'm glowy. Alright, let me grab my eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I bought from work is the Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner. It's a liquid liner pen. And I would use it on this, but I find that when you use pens like this and you've got a creamy eyeshadow base, the pen just like swipes the eyeshadow off your eye and keeps it on the brush itself, which is why my Kat Von D one I used to have got ruined right away, because that's all I would do. Like I was using my creamy eyeshadow all the time. So I'm instead using e.l.f. liquid liner. I only have like a navy blue, but the brush on it is so bad. Oh my god, did I? Oh no, it's this one. It's a navy blue. The brush on it is so bad and the bristles are such a mess that I use the brush from my black eyeliner that's all dead to do it instead, because you know, why not? So let's do this. This is where I get super quiet because I need to focus. Something else exciting that's happened. I went to my like academic advisor, which is a guidance counselor, like kind of what you have in high school, like where they're like, this is what you need to do to graduate kind of thing. And 1000% I am on track to graduate. And I got a couple like class conflicts like fixed for next term, because like I was technically about to take a class that I didn't need to. My alarm just went off to tell me it's time to leave, or like get ready to leave, so I need to rush this a little bit. But I went and saw like a guidance counselor type deal, and they were like, yeah, you're on track to graduate, which is awesome. I'm so excited about that. And booked a graduation photo appointment so I can get those taken in January. So that'll be fun. I need to find like a nice white shirt to wear, and I booked an appointment at Sephora for them to do my makeup because I was like, I can do it okay, but like there's some girls that I really trust there, and I'm like, you guys can do my makeup. Other than that, my life right now is just exams and work, as it usually is. The other day I was like really like feeling gross or just like so exhausted and like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. And I just stopped myself and I was like I had a bad day at work. I just stopped myself and I said, Emma, think about this from like first year Emma's point of view. Like, look at what you're doing right now and look at it from first year Emma's point of view. First year Emma was so anxious she couldn't even like ride the bus. Like taking the bus to the mall was a whole event for her. Like that was a big day that I left campus. I was also hugely obsessed with makeup in first year, and now I'm working at Sephora, and I never thought I could get a job at Sephora. So I was just like really like taking that into consideration and just like realizing I can't, like I need to like stop being like all like, oh, I don't want to do this because it's not the greatest right like in that moment, and think about it as a whole. So yeah. All right, I need to get changed and run because I really do need to leave in 3 minutes. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of Vlogmas. I know, I survived the first week, right? Yes, the first week, woohoo. And I am done 2 of my exams now, as this is uploaded and you're watching this. So grateful for that. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say right now because I really do have to rush. Otherwise, I miss my bus and I'm late for work. So, goodbye. Thanks for watching. I don't know what else to say, but bye.